It's back! Hey everybody! So you saw that right, I am bringing back my long requested and long anticipated Wine O'Clock series. These are videos that I used to do talking about whatever came to mind, but it's been a while since I've made one and a lot of stuff has happened on this channel since then too. I've decided to bring back Wine O'Clock not just by popular request, they are single-handedly the most frequently requested videos that I have, but I also wanted to bring back Wine O'Clock as a way of sharing what is going on in my world and what is going on with the channel. So I'm planning on doing these videos every now and then. I'm hoping to be able to do them once a month, but we'll see how that goes. I don't really think that my personal life outside of the videos that I make on this channel is all that compelling or all that relevant to what I'm doing here on the channel. But I wanted to be able to update you guys on things that are going on while also having something informative and entertaining to watch. So with Wine O'Clock, instead of just opening willy-nilly any old bottle of wine and reading the label, my idea for the Wine O'Clock series is to demystify Portuguese wines for people who aren't familiar with it already. So if you know your Chardonnays or your Pinot Grigios, but you have no clue what the wine varieties in Portugal are, this will be a series that might be of interest to you. I have always felt that Portuguese wine is the most underrated wine in Europe, although it's getting more and more well known as the years go by and tourism increases to Portugal. So what better way to introduce the wine that I like to a bunch of other people than by making videos about it. So this is Wine O'Clock. Now what I've got here is a Serras de Azeitão. This is a very common, well-known wine from Portugal. It is made by the winery Bacalhoa Vinhos de Portugal. That winery has growing operations in all of the major wine producing regions of Portugal. They are one of, if not the largest winemakers in Portugal. As a result, Bacalhoa has dozens upon dozens of different brands and varieties of wine that you can choose from. It's in fact highly probable that one of your favorite cheap table wines in Portugal is produced by Bacalhoa. So this wine, Serras de Azeitão, is produced in the Setubal region of Portugal. Setubal is the peninsula that is just south of Lisbon. If you cross the Tejo on Lisbon's iconic bridge, you will be crossing into the Setubal Peninsula, and if you go just a little further south, you will reach the city of Setubal itself. There are a lot of wines produced in Setubal, but it's most well known for its white wines. Setubal is most well known for its Moscatel. Moscatel is Muscat or Moscato as we would know it in English. From there, you can start to get an idea of what a typical profile of a Setubal white wine might be. In the case of this wine, this is a blended white wine. The grape varieties are Fernão-Pires, Verdelho, and Arinto. This specific bottle is from 2012, so it has aged just a little bit in the bottle. Now, because this wine has aged a little bit in the bottle, the yellow color is a little bit richer. As wines age, they slowly but surely oxidize, which ends up changing their color ever so slightly as they get older. The oldest bottles of red wines will have a muddied, brickish color, as opposed to the bright cherry red that we're used to from a fresh young wine. Something similar is true of white wines. As they age, they take on a muddier, darker sort of a yellow-brown color. So in the case of this wine, it is half Fernão-Pires. Fernão-Pires is a robust, fruit-forward wine. You'll be getting a lot of citrusy fruits and smells when you drink a Fernão-Pires wine. This is also made with about 40% of Verdelho. Verdelho is one of the main grapes in Madeira wine. It's a very bold, sweet grape. So whereas Verdelho is a bolder, sweeter grape, Fernão-Pires itself is more comparable to a Riesling. The last grape added to this wine is the Arinto grape. The Arinto grape is well known for giving wines a robust acidity. What acidity in wine does is determine how fresh in the mouth it feels. So a white wine or a rosé is going to have a higher level of acidity than a red wine. Your more acidic white wines will taste fresher in your mouth. It's that fresh kind of feeling that you get from lemonade when you're drinking it on a hot summer day. So let's try this. This wine gives you a punch of a bold, citrusy white wine with a little hint of the butteriness that we're used to from something like a Chardonnay. If you're used to Southern European Chardonnays, but you're looking for something that's just a little bit more fruit-forward, you will like this wine. So now that we've had our serving of wine, let's get into some of the things that have been going on in my world. As you all may or may not have noticed, my channel has grown exponentially since the last time I made a video. Honestly, it's pretty incredible. Since the beginning of March, my channel has grown by like 1,500 subscribers. We are well over 4,000 subscribers and on our way to 5,000 subscribers. That is incredible. So whether you've been watching my channel for a long time or you just started watching recently, I just wanted to say thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing. I was fully expecting to only maybe possibly get to 3,000 subscribers by the time my birthday later at the end of this month rolls around, but as it turns out, we have well surpassed that. So as a result of that, I've been thinking a lot about the direction that I want to take my channel and some of the things that I'm doing with it. Fear not, the videos about linguistics are here to stay. Mostly I'm thinking about ways that I can give back to you guys. I know that there are a lot of dedicated viewers now, and there are a lot of you who have been really eager to have a new video to watch sooner rather than later. So when my channel hits 5,000 subscribers, I've been thinking about setting up a Patreon as a way of giving back to you guys. That way I can set up perks and be able to do things like send out postcards or other fun stuff like exclusive content in a way that makes sense for me as well. When I have more details about how that'll work, I will definitely be letting you guys know. Like I said, I'm planning on doing that for 5,000 subscribers, but I've been thinking along those sort of lines. The other thing that I wanted to talk about, since it has been a minute since I've made a video about linguistics, is what I have planned next on the channel. The next few videos that I have planned for the channel are going to be talking about the Acordo Ortográfico de 1990 and why it is that I don't usually write with it, and also doing a series about linguistic evolution and specifically how that relates to Portuguese. So I'll be talking about how Portuguese evolved in Portugal, as well as how it evolved in Brazil and what the factors are behind why they evolved separately. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to be split up, but it'll be at least 2 videos, so be on the lookout for that, and when we reach 5,000 subscribers, be on the lookout for the Patreon. But for now, that's all I've got for this Wine O'Clock. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you learned something or otherwise found it interesting, give me a thumbs up down below. You might think about subscribing to my channel if you're not already. I make videos about food, culture, and the Portuguese language with a special focus on Portugal. You can find all of those videos directly on my channel or in the eye above, and I will see you next time.